Wolf would... the next $5. Thank you, Wolf.
Thank you.
They say Elf, Hater, Tom, and Eldar, Denier, Ben.
Ooh.
If you were to make an Imperial Guard regiment based on each of you, what'd they be like?
Oh.
I feel like Ben's would be a bit like the Mordians. But instead of, diligent, formations and stuff, like a lot of paperwork.
Right. They're the most logistically administrated brigade regiment you've ever seen.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they rarely ever get called up into, like, actual battle. They turn up when there's, like, a really complicated war. They're like, okay, right, we're going to send this legion in, and they're going to get your supply chains just fucking nailed. And that's their job. And only every now and again do they have, like, a few token soldiers that have to just defend.
Right. They're going to do lip service for the, however many soldiers on the front line for however many days.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Tom's is a pure Ogryn company. Exactly. Absolutely perfect.
I was going to call them like the Nighters, the Night Raiders, because they turn up. They don't plan ahead. They don't come up with a battle strategy. They do it on the night.
Just do it on the night. I'm into that.
They roll out of the barracks and they don't make a plan, but by God, do they get results.
Yeah, I like it.
No enemy can predict their battle tactics.
Exactly.
Because they don't know them themselves.
I'm so into that.
You get 2d6 command points.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, I like that. But in turn, I do like the idea of it just all being Ogryns as well.
Oh, yeah, the entire Ogryn brigade sounds fun.
Where
is the Ogryn Homeworld? I don't think they've ever really talked about it, right?
No, but you find them on a bunch of different planets.
Yeah, they're like a common stable mutation, I suppose, aren't they?
Right? I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
I do like the old Ogryns. Do they have a homeworld?
Don't know. Yeah, there must be like a group of worlds that they appear on, because they're not on every planet.
No.
Just high gravity planets. But then I guess once they...
But wasn't that also the same thing for squats?
Yeah.
And that made them shrink, but it made Ogryn big.
Yeah, well, there's different ways to adapt to high gravity. Get stronger or get lighter. Those are your choices.
Yeah.
But I think at some point they just found a stable Ogryn genome, and probably then just started vat growing them.
Maybe, but I remember reading a thing about
Oh shit, Cathay's here.
What?
Because we're doing a quest battle.
Oh. But yeah, I remember reading a thing about the preachers going to an Ogryn worlds.
Okay.
Where they go down to teach the Imperial creed to the Ogryns, and how it's a bit of a rough assignment. Because you have basically the Ogryns are living a bit like, a dumber version of the Ogre kingdoms.
Right.
It's like a savage world.
Okay.
Very, very brutal. Mm-hmm. There'll be a big Ogryn who's kind of in charge.
Right, and so trying to teach them how civilized society works is a bit of an uphill struggle.
And get them worshipping, and not just instantly be smushed.
Yeah. Small man, shout at me.
Small man, mad. Confused. Ah! And you just blast it.
We've just got some very surprising news from Mr. Teej.
Ben has shit his pants.
But the show must go on, Tom.
The show must go on.
So just close your nose. We're powering through. Wow. Holy shit.
Yes, Ben. Yes.
I don't know how to react appropriately to this.
Well, maybe get some tissues and wipe it up.
Oh no, I know how to react to that. Been doing it for years. How do I say this name? Gojumamoru has just made a very, very generous donation. It's so generous, I wonder if it's a mistake that might get claimed back. thank you very much for your donation. You say, this is my first time donation. You got me and my wife into Warhammer.
I'm so sorry.
They're in chat right now, and they say, not a mistake. Well, thank you very much. You say, you got me and my wife into Warhammer. Our best game was as Grom and Ikit versus all the elves.
Oh my god, I love that.
My wife hates elves.
Oh,
You found a keeper.
you found a good person there. A real sensible person.
Anyway, one day she asked me, you've donated to them, right? So here's making up for lost time. Have you been telling your wife you've been donating to us every day for 5 years? And then you're like, oh, shit.
Suddenly there's some money that's appeared.
God.
Well, yeah, holy shit. It's very kind, very generous.
Yeah, honestly don't know how to react. It's incredibly kind. And hopefully you've been watching for years. And it's like $1 per stream.
Yeah. Wowzers.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Man, I never think of couples watching this. I always think of it as like a guilty pleasure show that you never tell anyone you watch.
You don't ever let anyone else know that you watch this.
Someone says, wasn't there a parent and child pair who used to watch this? They were called Mungo and Bungo.
Mungo and Bungo. There's a little bit of me that thinks that Mungo and Bungo aren't actually real.
I do think they might be the pretender children. Man. But yeah, the lovely married couple, Gromming and Icketing against all the elves.
An amazing combo of...
That's like our dream multiplayer combo, right?
Yeah.
Two of our faves killing our most hated.
Yeah, I super agree. Two of my favorite armies to play as, and yeah, you get to go and kill elves.
Although, I don't know who was Grom and who was Ikit, but did the Ikit player nuke their own spouse several times by accident?
You'd hope so. Although in turn, Grom's going to have those archers with the exploding...
oh, wow, yeah.
The exploding bits.
A lot of friendly fire potentially going on both ways.
I would be friendly firing, but I hope both sides are just endlessly friendly firing and just laughing about it. Because that's definitely the spirit of a Skaven Goblin alliance.
It's just, not getting annoyed that your partner's betrayed you, just trying to betray them harder than they get you.
Yeah. Well, you have to kill it. You have to do enough friendly fire that it's funny, but still win the battle. There's that balancing act.
You got to edge it just right.
Yeah, I'm very glad that you enjoy the streams.
Enough to support us like that.
Oh my god, what the heck?
Gobbos are meant for accidental nukes. Ooh, that sounds like you were Ikit.
Sounds like the Ikit player right here.
Like the twits in Roald Dahl.
Wow. But then, in turn, if your partner is an elf-hating Grom player, then, I respect them even more. Plays Gobbos, hates elves. Perfect.